Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video, and what we are going to play with today is we are playing with this die set right here. This is the Anna Griffin. Ooh, this one has a long name. It's very, it's the Clever Sliding Card Dies. Okay, I mean, it's not that long, but I definitely didn't want to get it wrong. But this is what we're making right here. Aren't these great? So this is like what the card front looks like there, and then you slide the panel up and it changes the picture. Oh, right? How cool. I love this one. And so that's what it looks like, the flowers, and then you pull the panel up and it has the bird. Right? Isn't that just beautiful? And then here's some more examples on the back. And so yeah, you have this beautiful floral design, and then you get this beautiful hat design. And then the butterfly with the flowers. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. And then, yeah, they've got this paired with all different types of embellishments and different types of dyes and stuff. I think this is so cool. So then on the inside of your inspiration sheet, it tells you how to use the dies to put the card together. And I'm going to utilize this because I haven't played with these yet. I just stuck my dies on a magnetic sheet, an Anna Griffin magnetic sheet, in a sleeve protector. This is like a binder sleeve sheet protector, is all this is. And I just stuck it on one of the Anna Griffin magnetic sheets. And so what comes in the kit is you get this. This is part of the sliding mechanism. This is your actual card base, and this is actually really cool because it makes an actual envelope that holds the thing that's going to slide. Like, it's really cool, but you can utilize this for something else. It does cut out a window, but you could actually make that a shaker window for an embellishment of, like, for the front when it's, closed, and then you can make it a pouch to slide something else. Just an envelope, like a coin envelope. And then you put something that slides in and it pulls out, yada yada. It has this really cool tab die. Like, this is really pretty. It has these two accent pieces. One's larger, one's smaller, and then it has the other portion that makes the other part of the sliding mechanism that you use in conjunction with this one. I'm not sure how, but we'll find out together. So these are the dies we get to use. Really cool. Not very, like, exciting on their own, but when you pair them with something like this, the Clever Sliding Scene card cards, you can create something really cool. These here, these even come with little instructions. I've already looked through them. I've actually looked through this. I haven't used it yet. I was just curious to see what these look like. Like, what do you get, right? And these are really pretty. So how these work is you're supposed to pick a small one and then a coordinating large one. And this here tells you what goes with what. And then this shows you, like, when they're paired together, what they look like. And so they're saying that these two go together and these two were designed to go together. And is there just, wait. And this is even more like how you use them, how to cut them, how to cut them out, to get them to where they look the coolest. And then how you attach them, like which one you use for which one. And then these are what goes together. So it's saying these two, right? Oh, we should do, those are pretty. But I have pink and green. Or I'm using green, and I want to use pink one. So I think I'm going to do those two. Oh, no, I think I'm going to do these two. Ooh. Let's see what Francesca has. So we'll just see what she has. Because I love pink and green together. But yeah, so we're going to coordinate it with this Francesca cardstock collection. And primarily because this was sitting close by and I didn't really want to dig through anything. We're going to go with what's easy, right? But let's actually look through these. So these are the small ones and these are really cool. And you get, let's see, it looks like you get 3 of each. Yeah, 3 of each. So wishing you a very, oh, okay. Well, these make sense, obviously, if you put them with the coordinating one. So let's find this guy. This one goes with, did I already look at it? Wait for it. Oh, right there. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Oh, and okay. Nope, they're not in order. And so then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pick a small one, which goes with the large one. A happy birthday. Or a happy birthday. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Like, we could totally do those two. Those are cool. We'll do these two, because those will go with green. Let's pick these two out. We'll do those two. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so that's those. And so then, I already got that one. Okay, and so then this one here, sending you, goes with the purple one, best wishes. And so, yeah, look how pretty. It's got the gold foil on it. I love the stripes. That is like a fun detail. So this one goes with the purple. And so, best wishes. Sending you best wishes. Like, right, this one, these even have gold foiling on them. That's pretty cool. Okay, so there you go there. Or I think I'm just actually putting them back. Okay, we'll just do that. And then, let's see, this one here is my thoughts are with you, goes to, the yellow one. So this beautiful one here goes to a yellow. My thoughts are with you always. Oh, right. Oh, how pretty. That is really cool. So then wishing you. Oh, these are beautiful. Goes with a green one. I imagine you could probably, nope, not that green one. I imagine you could probably mix and match. Oh yeah, all the best. So wishing you all the best. Gorgeous, right? And then, let's see, you brighten my day. Oh, goes to this one right here. So this one goes to this one, and this has gold foiling on it. Like, gorgeous, right? And then, hoping you, wait for it, hoping you goes with a blue one, get well soon. Probably this one here. Oh, get well soon, and then look at that one. Right? That's so pretty. Oh, look at that one. May your day bloom. Wowza. That's gorgeous. Oh my good night. And that one is the light pink, which is with joy. May your day bloom with joy. So pretty, right? Oh my, I love that. And you didn't even have to use these for what they're, as the clever sliding ones. You could definitely do something else for sure. Okay, so this one says sending you. And look at this whole thing is a gold foiled. That is so pretty. Sending you. And that is going to be a green one. Oh, it's going to be, nope, not that one. But it is this one. All the love. Oh, so pretty. And then you're going to get this one. May your day be as wonderful. Wait for it. As you are. Aww. That is so sweet. And last but not least is this gorgeous purple one. A sweet hello. And this darling little card front gets an ivory. Dear friend. A sweet hello, dear friend. Oh my goodness, right? That is lovely. These are just beautiful. These are so pretty. So what we're going to do is, since we've already picked this, wishing you a very happy birthday, we're going to go ahead and pick some cardstocks now. And out of this Francesca cardstock collection. And I need to see what it is we actually, have to do. So the two interior dies are each going to cut out. So I'm guessing the tall one, obviously, this one probably does this one. This one, I'm guessing, does this one, but we'll confirm. So I need something for this card base here. And so, I mean, good night. We could just do this green one. Like, for real. Like, how gorgeous would Francesca be? But let's see what she's going to look like. Okay, now you have to remember, this is the front, this is the back, right? When you're cutting it out and it folds together. So that's our front. So we just have to kind of feel out. Well, this one's going to have a little bit of pink. If we line it up here, it'll have like these pink flowers and then green down here. Be green down here, see? Like if you just place it on kind of what you would like to see cut out. So you'll get like the tops of those roses, you'll get some of these, you'll get this. The bottom corner will have that little bit of pink there and a little pink there. So green and pink, that's pretty good. And I think these would pop on it. That would pop. That's super pretty. But let's see what else we can do. For this here. Oh, those are, gosh. And there's a blue butterfly. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, well, I thought I was going to do green. I'm not. I think we're going to do that. That's gorgeous. Okay, this is it. That's the one. That's what we're doing. But let's actually look and see what else there is. Like this collection is like just single sheeted. And then, oh yeah, that would have been really pretty too. Let's see, is this one? This is pretty thick paper. Here's another one. Man, this would have been beautiful. I love the pop of that, though. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, not loving that. This is pretty, but it would all just, like, blend in. And then, so is that the only? That must be the only patterns. There must only be, like, 4 patterns, I think. 4 or 5. So is there just the 5? 1, 2, 4. Yeah, there's 5 patterns. So you get those 5 patterns in this collection and that one. Okay, so that's cool. All right, well, that was fast. And there's quite a few of them in this set. You get 24 12 by 12. So there's 24 of those. Let's see. And then we'll just go ahead and do that one. I think that is going to be terrific. So, oh, you actually get more than that. So you get 6. Actually, that was a lie. You get 6 different patterns. So 6 on 4 is 24. So you get 6 and 4 of each one of these. But they're like all separated out. So it's like 6 of each design 4 times. You know how normally like these were all together, each of these in their designs. That's not how this is. So you'll have to go find other ones if you want to use more than one sheet. Like if you're going to do a scrapbook layout, you have to go dig through it to find the other one because they're not together. But that's okay. I mean, that's easy enough. They're absolutely gorgeous. And they are one-sided, but they're ivory. So it's beautiful ivory on the back. So I am loving this. So now what I need to do is we have to cut this out of this. So I think I'm going to do that before we dive into the technical portion of this. But the other thing I want to do is I'm going to cut this out in gold. And then these 2 embellishments here, I'm going to cut each of these out twice in gold as well, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my pieces. So this is the outside holder, and then I've got my tab, and then my a couple of embellishments here. These are just fun little accent pieces to help decorate it and make it really pretty. But look at this tab. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is with that embossing. So you're literally just going to fold this over the edge of the card that you slide out, and that's the pull mechanism, and that is just gorgeous, right? Yeah, really cool. Okay, and so now this little piece here, there is down the center, there is a really deep embossed line, and to get this to cut out more smoothly, I actually took the shim out of my large mats, but you're going to fold on that really deep one that's in the center. And then what you want to do when you're doing this is you want to make sure that the top edge lines up and that this lines up evenly with each of the score lines on the side. But most importantly is this this edge up at the top, because if it's off, that's where it will be the most noticeable. So you definitely want to try to get that. I mean, obviously you're seeing mine isn't perfect, but get it as close as possible, you know? It's the thought that counts in all of these things. And I just burnished it, pressed it really good, creased it with my bone folder. And so, yeah, that's what we have here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take these tabs here, and there's a deep score line that goes from this corner to this corner here, and you're going to fold that. That is the next one. And they fold really nice. And then I am going to burnish this one really good. And then we're going to do the same with this bottom one. That goes from this corner to this corner. And like you can see that really deep line there. That's your folding line. And it just goes from corner to corner like a so. Like right. And then you can burnish this one really good as well. With your bone folder. Like that. Like super nice. And then what's going to happen is this is going to adhere to this like this. And it's makes a holder to where you can pull your card front out. But we're just prepping this. So now what we want to do is we want to look at the directions, because I did not do that yet. And what we're going to do is, okay, got that. Okay, so, okay, yeah, this is the bottom layer. The big one is the bottom layer. Okay, so the bottom layer is the larger one, and it goes like this. So this rectangular portion is towards the top. And, okay, so it's going to go like this, right? So this piece is at the top, and it's the larger of the two. And so when you're cutting them out, the smaller one, the rectangle piece goes towards the bottom. And so let's look at the top one, or the bottom layer. This is the bottom layer, bottom layer. Oh, I see. Yeah, so bottom layer goes with the big one. And let's see, what do they say on how to cut it out? Let's look at the other directions. There's not really any helpful hints with that one. I guess you're just centering it over the bottom layer. Let's see, die cut card base, die cut bottom layer with the larger layer opening at the top, die cut top layer with the shorter die opening at the bottom. Well, fine then. All right. I guess this slanted portion here is what you're going to see. So my recommendation at this point, since I've never done this, is probably center it up over whatever design. And this is the bottom. So this is what they're going to like open the card to when they pull it up. This is what they're going to see. So on mine, it's going to say happy birthday. And I'm trying to, and you want it to be square. And now you also want to know that wherever you cut this out at, wherever these die cut lines are, it's going to be a little obscured. So if you have words, I would say place it strategically. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to center this where it's square. It's square, but that my birthday, my happy birthday, is in the gap to where you can mostly read it. That's the method I'm going with. And then I'm also trying to make sure that it is pretty proportionately straight. So that's what I'm going to do. Center this up in my gap, but making sure this whole thing is square. So let me tape that down, though, with a little bit of this Spellbinder's Best Ever Craft tape here. So it doesn't shift, because like I said, new to this whole process, not really sure how this is going to pan out. Hopefully it does well. And I think while we're doing this, we got to line up our other one, and then I'll cut them both out at the same time on my large cutting mats. Okay. So let's do this one. So this is the top. So this is when they get the card, this is what they're going to see on top. And it said the top was the smaller one, so this is the smaller card panel, the smaller one, and the large opening goes towards the bottom. And so then this is what they're going to see. So we're going to line this up over our image for what we wanted to see. And I think Wishing you a very, oh, but see, okay. So I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do it just like that. So what I've done is, what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to line this line up in between the U, A, and then very right in the middle there, hopefully. And that way it doesn't obscure the writing. So wishing you a very happy birthday. So then I'm also going to try to make sure it's square. And then pop a little of this craft tape on there and proceed with choppy choppy. We're going to cut this out on the old Elite. And, whoa. We're going to put it on our die cutting mat, and we're going to shimmy them a little so they're crooked, a little cattywampus, so we don't get speed bumps, and it cuts it out nice. And as soon as I get that done on both of these, I'll be right back. Oh, so this is the first one. I thought you guys might want to have the little reveal with me. Oh, bust that up. Oh, we'll see what this looks like. Oh. Oh, it's not busted. Oh, it's supposed to be like that. Okay, so when you die cut it out, it has these little flappy things. Oh, that's cool, but you can actually read it, so that's good. That's really cool. Okay, so we'll have that like that. Okay, so now that we have that, let me cut this other one out and we'll figure this puppy out. Hang on. Okay, so here we go with this one. And so I'm guessing this one's going to have those same openings too. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Okay. No, this is closed. Huh. Okay, well, that's cool. And you can still read happy birthday. So this is pretty neat. So this somehow goes like this. Oh, so do you... Let us read some instructions, because I have never seen anything like this, and a tiny bit baffling to me. Let us read. Get educated. Okay, so bottom layer. Boom. Bottom layer, big one. Got it? Check. Top layer, like so. And it's saying flip the bottom layer and top layers over. The bottom layer will go over the top layer. Okay, the bottom layer will go over the top layer. And we are going to flip over and line the 4 edges of the top layer only with adhesive. What? Hang on 1 second. Wait. This is the bottom layer. Okay. They're going to see this. So the idea is that this thing slides up and makes another picture. Right? So... I don't know. What are they saying? Well, this is a little bit interesting. This is... goes here. Oh, and you're supposed to slide it like this. Oh. Ew. Oh. Okay. We're sliding all of these into all of these. Oh, see, okay, guys. That's why those look like that. So all of these pieces are sliding in. Okay, so all these little pointy fingers are all sliding in to their coordinating spots on the card. Oh. Oh. So it looks like a so. Interesting. Well, let's give it a whirl. Oh, yeah, so once you get it... Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that's cool. So it's going to go just like that is what it is. And then when you push it back up, it looks like that. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now what is it saying? Okay, so I did it backwards. I did mine right side up instead of upside down. You're supposed to look at it like this and then slide them together, but If you do it like this and just flip this up and then put them all in their little spaces, that worked too. I mean, you just saw it was pretty simple. Okay, so now what they're saying we have to do is we have to put adhesive here on the outer edge. And I'm going to go ahead and use score tape because this is fast and easy. So I'm just going to pop this here, and I hope that's what it's saying. That's my understanding of these instructions. And we will see. Oh, and I imagine you probably do want to keep the adhesive on the top and not touching the bottom layer so it can slide. It can do its little thing that it needs to do. Okay, and so now what it's saying is, okay, so then what you want to do is you want to take off your adhesive backers, or you're going to be lining this up on your panel on here, and it's actually going to get lined up on the front up here. Oh, we should have test fit that. Oh, why didn't I think of that first? Oh, we should have test fitted. I was in an all fire hurry. But what is it saying? I believe we are just lining it up on the bottom. So I'm going to push my tabs out. Maybe actually I'll put this one up at a 90. Like so, like this. Oh yeah, I think that is a good idea. Okay. And actually, here, let's just... I should have test fit it. Darn it, I wasn't even thinking. Okay, you guys should probably test fit yours to see what it's going to look like in the window before you just get all gung-ho and happy. Alrighty then. Okay. But if you're just gonna go willy-nilly off into the sunset like I'm doing, you're probably gonna hopefully have a better result than mine if it comes out fouled up. Otherwise, woohoo! Free as the wind goes. Okay. Yeah, it's not. I'm not excited about how this is working. I should have done something a little different. What can I do here? Let's think about this. I wish I would have test fit it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up like so. Like this in the middle of the window. And let's just see what happens, huh? And I'm just doing it like that. Oh my good night, how cute is that? Seriously, that's pretty good. Press. I mean, come on, let's commit to that gorgeousness. That's beautiful. Oh, how neat. Now let's see if it works. Boom. What? That is pretty cool, right? That is pretty sweet. Oh, and then you could put another little secret message there. Oh, you could write your message there. You could actually write your message right there. Oh, that's pretty fun. Maybe we should put a little decoration there. Oh, but we have a pulley thing too. We get to put on this as well. So this actually slides all the way back down to the bottom and looks like really cool like that. Okay, so now... Oh, wait. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I fouled up. Well, guys, don't follow this janky tutorial, I guess. I thought it said to stick it to there. It did. And we did it exactly like they did. At the bottom, they lined it up at the bottom there. And now you're supposed to put adhesive on the tabs. So, like, you want to fold these over like this and put adhesive on them. Like this. How's that gonna work, huh? I don't think that's gonna work. What are they saying here? I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know, guys. I think we might be doing this over. This does not look like it's gonna work to me. I'm not sure. Because if it gets onto this piece that you have to... If it gets onto this piece that you have to pull up, I'm thinking let's keep it raised like so. Actually, let's keep it raised and slid over, right? Because what it is the object is to get the top layer to be adhered to this piece. And you're trying not to get this one stuck down, right? So let's slide it all the way over like this towards the corner, and we're going to slide it up. So my goal is to, once I pull this and these, and technically we could probably just, yeah. Actually, let's actually do this. Let's pull this up, right? And we're just going to leave this one kind of up like that, because this will fold in. Like, watch. This will fold in like that. Okay? So we don't have to worry about that. So let's just pull this up, and this is out, right? So then let's fold this one down here in, and let's make sure all our adhesive is on top of the tab. So the only thing sticking is this bottom piece here. So push this in, right? And if you want, you could put some glue on it to make sure that it's going to be nice. And then we're putting that down. And I know the corner's not in. I get that. But mine is. Let's see if this works now again. Oh, yeah. It doesn't even work. Oh, there. It did. Oh, I just had to push it all the way down. Okay. Oh, I see. So it does that. So it'll probably work a little better once this flap is down. But now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to finagle this to where this is laying, to where it doesn't stick that down, right? So I've got this still integrated up here, but it's going to fold over, making sure all my glue is on the top. And I'm folding this in, and I'm going to start at the corner and press the tab down while I'm pushing the top layer down to make sure that it's all secure and like super nice. Like so. And so this piece here was under that tab. I don't know if you saw that, but it's under that tab when we folded it. See how like that? That's what you're hoping for, because what it is you still need this to slide, right? And something's janky. That should not look like that. Something's up. Something's up. It did not work well. Oh man, it's pushing on something. It doesn't like it. So is it the front? Oh man. I fouled that up. I don't know what we did here, but yeah, it's not a happy camper, as you can tell. See, it goes up. That's really pretty that way, but it's not having a heyday like that. It should not do that. I'm guessing I should have probably put this up farther. Okay, that's okay. What not to do. Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is not a tutorial. It's a what not to do. Don't do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't like it. Or you get that jankiness. I'm not sure how to fix it now. Other than if I take it back apart, and then that'll probably just completely destroy it. I'm guessing. That's a guess. Oh. Maybe we could just sacrifice it a little. Oh yeah, it's just peeling a layer off. We can work with that. Alright, so on your first attempt as well, you definitely want to retrofit, or not retro, but like test fit it to make sure it's going to be happy. So something here, it doesn't like something that we've done. And what I'm guessing is this front piece got pushed down. I think this front piece should have actually been up a tad. Because what it is this, when it's closed, this piece here doesn't want to slide down to, it gets caught on this, on the tab opening. Like it potentially could. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. It's hitting the tab. So let's see. Let's think about how we can make that, like, what can we do to make that be okay? What I'm thinking is, to make it be okay, I think all we have to do is, because we just need it to not hit we need this to not hit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a piece of, let's get a piece of cardstock. So let's grab, I had a layer, let's see, I had a strip left. I think this will be good here. This is just a scrap piece that was out of the leftover, cutting that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a guide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a guide that this tab, that's going to be on this tab, but that's going to be like this. It's going to be in between here and here, but for a spot for the tab to fold over onto. And that way, when the mechanism slides back down into the card, if it's tall enough, it should help it to slide and not impede the process, right? Yeah, that's exactly. It's hitting is what it is. But I don't even know. It's not even wanting to do that now. Because it might not be tall enough. How far up does this go? Oh, yeah, it's not tall enough. That's exactly what the problem is. It's just not tall enough. Okay, so we need something taller. We need something taller that's like, oh, almost that whole width. It has to almost be about this width to fix the mistake there. Let me process this and I'll be right back. Okay, so if you're still here, yeah, I try to get this. Okay, so the only thing I salvage out of this thing, is the bottom layer. So we're gonna use that still. I'm gonna recut the top and recut the outside envelope piece, and then we're gonna reevaluate, because what the problem is, even in my testing of trying to, because of where this is, this wants to catch on that, and it doesn't want to allow it to go all the way down to fit, to make it a seamless picture. You get this hanky little hang up dill, and I don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something totally different. And I think this is actually let's just double check and make sure I'm reading this properly. This is, in all reality, it's design flaw. And it's because this back panel catches on that tab. And if you trim the bottom panel off, it's too short, and it makes it funky in the window. Like it's too short in the window when you pull it up, because it's already like at its max there. So anymore, and you'll see the bottom edge of this picture, and that's not the idea. So so I think what I'm going to do is let me recut this. Yeah, because what it should have been was this technically should be on the outside. This one can be on the inside because it guides this one, and it guides it really nice. But this one, for it to work smoothly, should be on the outside or not there at all. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to test it with, because of how this sits, it will, let's actually look at that. Let's actually put this back. I mean, because you guys are wanting to see too, like, if you have this card, like, you're going to have the same issues I'm having, right? So, like, we should all figure it out together. And I don't need all these to go. Oh, there we go. So what I need to find out is if this is all the way down, that's all the way down, what does it look like here? Do you have to have a stop? Well, you kind of do need a stop, actually. You do need a stop. So it does need to be like this. But what I was showing John was, he said to he was like, just cut this off and then wrap and then just put a border on the bottom of it. Yeah, see, the reason it's hitting now is because I have the tab that wouldn't come off. That's why it's hitting. But I just need to find out if, like what we're doing, is it going to impede? No, I think this is going to be just perfect. And I don't think it's going to come out the bottom. I think it's going to be just fine. I was just trying to see if it was going to be too long for the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just cut that tab off. I don't think it needs the tab at all. So, okay, well, this is an option of... So let me redo these. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back to square one. So we got our envelope. Scored the side score line. This one here, actually, though, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that off. I don't want to have the same problem that I did last time. So I'm just going to line up this point here and this point here on my guillotine trimmer here. And I'm just going to cut it off. Just want to make sure that this up here is still straight to this. And yeah. And so yeah, just lined it up, and that looks good enough for me, like so. Because I think that is the problem. I think that's what's impeding it, and so hopefully this fixes it. So now what I want to do though is, so I have this piece. I recut this piece out, and what I'm gonna do is, you're supposed to put score tape on. And I'm trying to figure out. I think you actually line up. It says this goes at the bottom, but I think what you do is you line up. I think this bottom edge actually lines up with this bottom edge here. That's what I'm going to do. Because they have you line it up at the bottom like this. Is how they have you do it. But I don't think I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to go the other way. And then when I cut this out, it cut out so janky. And I took my shims out, and I think that's what happened. It got all weird. So it crumpled it there. So thankfully this is hidden. But I'm going to go ahead and put score tape on the top. Like we did last time. And we're gonna try this a little bit different. And honestly, you don't even need this much score tape. You can just do a few pieces on each side, and you're probably good. Yeah, and you're probably good. So let's I'm gonna peel this off. Because this is the top. This is the smaller one, right? This is a smaller one. And it goes on the top. So then what your goal is, you're going to line it up. You're going to line it up in this window. And it is going to go towards the bottom. But I'm lining that line up. That bottom cut line up. And then I'm just gonna, not pull that off. I'm just gonna make sure I'm square and centered up in here. So making sure I've got a nice gap there and a nice gap there. And if you wanted this to be a little bit easier, you could probably just use, if you just used glue, actually on this part, glue would actually probably be the nicest. I think I chose poorly in my adhesive decision. But hey, we can only do what we can do, right? Okay, and so now I'm going to make sure, I'm going to make sure that I'm happy with what that looks like. And I'm pretty sure I am. And I got it lined up, and now I'm pressing it down like that. And hopefully, okay, that's pretty decent there, right? It's a little over farther, but I mean, I think in there it looks good. Hopefully that doesn't give us any problems. Okay, and then this goes this way, but first we have to put this on, right? And so now all these little fingers, I'm just going to push them back, and actually I'm just going to do it one by one and just start sliding them into their prospective slots. I wonder if I go so hold it up just a tad, and then just pushing up each one, getting them in their little spaces here, and then yeah, see, we're just, oh, come on guys, it's not actually that hard to get these in. It's just purely because I'm on camera. Because, you know, you guys know how it is. All of a sudden you turn the camera on and everything wants to get fouled up. Right? Oh, come on, fellas. Okay, there we go. Whew, got it. Alright. Now, let's see what this looks like. Okay, so potentially this is like this. And let's see what happens, right? Haha, right? Come on, that's pretty good. And it's smooth. It's not catching on anything. Yeah, that's a total party foul. On the that's a total party foul on the on the bottom. This bottom one down here, you do not need it. So basically what we're gonna do is though we're gonna, so this slides smoothly, what you want to make sure is that this tab wraps around this one here. So let's go ahead and open that up. Let's pop some score tape on this one. See, I think glue on that one would have been better. Just because you could have shimmied it, and you could have had them both together, and you could have shimmied it. Like, you wouldn't have had to put that on separate. But I wasn't thinking about that. I was just excited about getting it together to see if it was going to work. You know, some of those poor choices you make when you're in haste. Whoopsie. Okay, look. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, so now what I want to do is just gently open this so the fingers don't come out, right? And then I want to fold this over onto this bottom one, right? But be very gentle. Fold this over onto that one. And then start and press this down onto the top of the tab, right? And if it was glue, it'd probably be way easier. But, okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, that works great. Oh, yeah, so you don't want to go too far because it comes up. But I would imagine if, let's see, but if it's all the way down, yeah, if it's all the way down and you don't even notice it. So I think what I should have done to get my whole design in there, where I wanted it to be, I should have cut the design out lower, like lined this up. So the learning curve is line this window up higher, actually, on the design, so that way when you pull it up into the window, when it transitions, it stays mostly in the window. See, I went too high, so it's like, see how the spacing's funky and my happy birthday's going out of the window? That's the problem. I didn't have it lined up properly. I should have put this window up higher on the design, so it was like that. And then I wouldn't have to pull it up so far. So you could, you know, it covers it all the way. So it makes the whole picture if I would have put it up farther. So, okay, we'll learn from that mistake, right? But that's still really cute, right? So somebody, you know, playing with it, that's pretty cute, right? That's pretty good. Okay, so now what we get to do is we put our little details on there, and maybe a few flowers or something. I think this is long enough of a tutorial, actually, if you could call it that. It's kind of a whole shady little video, if you ask me. Kind of a tutorial, has all these mistakes in it. But you might run into some of this stuff too, so you don't necessarily want to cut it all out either, right? Okay, so we're going to I'm just gonna line this up. I'm gonna line these top two corners with the top and like try to eyeball it in the center. just put the first side on, and then fold the other one on the back like that, so it looks right. Isn't that so cool? And then truly, you could actually put a message there. You could put a little hidden message there. That'd be pretty fun as well. I mean, yeah, if I was gonna do this card, I would, when they pull it up, it says happy birthday, and you could just, I would have a handwritten space there. That'd be fun. Okay, and so now we can also go ahead and pop these guys on. So obviously the long ones go to the long side and the short ones go, and they go like that. So let me glue these on and grab some flowers, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I have these Anna Griffin butterfly and bird rub-on transfers, as well as some glorious foil rub-on transfers. And we're going to go ahead, and I got this flower. I just cut it out, and I cut out this butterfly. You'll have to kind of know where you want your gold foil to go, because you can't necessarily see through it like you can a regular transfer. But last time I tried using one of these, it didn't work too well. So I'm just giving it a whirl again. So I want that to go there and look like it's like popping up out of the card. Like, isn't that super cute? And then so we're going to do this. I'm just using my bone folder to like burnish it on and hoping for the best here. Hopefully it works. Generally, you don't need to press too hard with these, but so then you're just going to peel it and just make sure it's all adhering properly. And if it's not, you just lay it back down and then go from there. So let's see. This one is not, it's like not transferring on this side. So there's like a embossed line there that's kind of giving me a fit. So I'm going to go from this side. Maybe that will help it. Yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't want to go. But that's still pretty cute, right? That's pretty cute. And then, so then what we'll do is we'll have a little nice surprise with this butterfly popping out up here. But actually, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go like that, because that'll still give me a, like, I don't know, I could, like, write something small or something there. And this makes it to where it's all flat. So you don't have to worry about, like, the dimension and stuff. And these I was having much better luck with them adhering than the gold ones. But the gold ones, I didn't have any problems when I was first doing it. So I don't know. I went on video. But look how fun that is, right? That is pretty cool. And it keeps it nice and flat. So the cool thing is, like, when you go to pull it, what? And then you get those beautiful little transfers and, like, extra bit of fun, right? That is pretty cute. Okay, so now I just need flowers. I'll be right back. Okay, so I found these sweet little flowers. These couple, we're gonna, like you saw, put them there and there. And we're gonna go ahead and, oh, whoops. Let's see, let's see what the cluster looks like this. I think like that, and then we'll peel this. And these are so sweet. Look how darling that is. That is a really fun card. Big fan. And these flowers, they're Anna Griffin floral stickers, but I don't know where they're from because mine are all just in a giant box, all pilfered together. Like, not pilfered. I just put them all together. I just had so many stickers that were just partial, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I could just have them in one spot and just be able to dig through them? And so that's what I do. I just have a giant box, and actually it's an old see, it's like this. It's just a giant box, and they're all just in there. And it's a what I like about it is I can just like throw like a bunch in the lid as I'm like looking around and trying to figure out what I want to do. This actually inspires me because sometimes I'll think of something, but I'll forget I have other ones. And so then I'll see it, or like a color combo will like jog inspiration, and so that's why I like it like this. But unfortunately, it does not help you guys, which I'm really sorry about that. But it does help me be creative, so, like, we kind of have to do what we have to do, right? So, unfortunately, it is Anna Griffin, but I'm not sure from where. However, do we not love it? Like, how sweet is that? That is so cute, right? Like, that is a super sweet card. So we just had to do a tiny bit of, and like, right, who doesn't love a rub-on? I kind of wish I wouldn't have put that on there, and it would have just been there, and then I could have written, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, and partially because it didn't come out very good, but oh, I think it's pretty and it'll be fine. Somebody will just love it because I created it for them, right? It's the thought that counts. But like, isn't that the funnest thing? So if I were you, make your life easy. When you cut the bottom layer, make sure that you're centering the window up a little higher on your design, so you don't have to come up so far. And then I would cut the tab off so you don't have to worry about it hitting down at the bottom. And I think honestly that was the whole problem with the other one that we did. So yeah, just a couple of tips. But keep the side one, and then and actually, instead of writing up here, I could have put another, like, one of these rub-ons, a different style or something, up here, and then you could always put on the back. You could pop a sentiment layer on the back with a couple of flowers or something, and that would be really cool as well. But there it is. That's the tutorial. That is the clever sliding scene card dies, as well as the clever sliding scenes. Oh, clever sliding card dies, and clever slide scene cards. Okay, there it is. That is a mouthful. And this is the beauty. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the card if you purchased this. I don't think it's all that big of a deal. I mean, after we went through it together, I think you'll be able to put this together super quick in no time. But let me know what you think of it down in the comments. Thanks so much for hanging out, and until next time, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.